Maybe this was his chance to get out. Your dad was no choir boy, but maybe with a little bit of support, you know?
Oh, Mr. Sensitive now. Maybe you better talk to a psychiatrist.
Where is his dad? In prison? Man, I want to see all them together now. What's up, guys? CJ here for Kung Fu Night. We're here for another episode of The Sopranos, Season 1, Episode 7. End of last episode, we left off. Law enforcement is hot on the tail of Tony and the other capos. I think I'm pronouncing that right, thanks to a bit of a Google search. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I found out. Other than that, Tony kissed his therapist. His therapist, you know, seems like she is, you know, you know, something like that. And Tony is lying to his wife about it. They are trying to get closer. She's trying to get closer to him when Tony is trying to work through his shit in the middle of his marriage and with his therapist and all of his new feelings that he is not suppressing. That's really the most of what I remember. And then, oh yeah, the wife is also having a weird thing with the priest. So leave your comments down below. Link is in the description for Patreon tiers if you're watching this on YouTube. We're already on season 2. We have full and uncut reactions over there. Any scenes you might miss, check it out. But I'm not going to waste too much time. I'm going to get right into it.
This is 8th grade history, man. Stealing the sacramental wine is not...
Wine.
Come on, Soprano, di Carlucci, shake a leg. Jumping jacks, 10 of them, count them down.
Are we drunk?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 8.
Yeah, I think we're drunk.
Floor, kick, return, up.
Kickouts? These are burpees. Somebody's going to puke.
What's going on here? Come on, stand up on your feet, let's go.
Mr. Mescamin, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Is that alcohol on your breath?
Oh, no.
It's just going to be a red splat just on the gym. Blech! Just right on the floor.
Is there a problem?
Look, you made your point, okay? Enough with this work stoppage.
This is a union safety official, and he stays until the union deems this workplace is free of hazard.
I have the money.
Give the union a call and see if this gentleman here has paid up his union dues, and then pop one of these wheel covers. We'll check the brake pads.
I'll get right on it.
I'll get your money, okay?
Look how Tony carries himself in these scenes, man.
You sure it was them?
They were drunk in gym class. Byron Barber vomited all over the teacher.
I didn't even drink it. I spat it out.
In many respects, Anthony is a normal, healthy 8th grader. Anthony sometimes has trouble following the rules, weighing consequences. It's thought that there's a good possibility Anthony could be ADD.
All he needs is a whack upside the head.
If he's got an illness, it's an illness, right?
I don't know what the world's coming to if you can't do a little tarantella on the kids every once in a while when they step out of line. These other kids, you keeping an eye on them? Are you testing them? The ones that are named Soprano?
There's no immediate plans for that.
We attend every child at Verbum Day according to his own special set of circumstances.
It's a crime to suspend that child from school with all the money you give them.
I bet you're coming to dinner, grandmother?
Oh, his father was the same way.
Look at that bread, look at that spaghetti, look at that wine.
Yeah, well, I must have had another son who stole a car when he was 10 years old. Yeah, he could barely see over the steering wheel.
Really?
How many times do I gotta say this? I don't want that kind of talk in front of this kid. That stuff is wrong, and I don't condone it.
Yeah, sure.
But you did it.
But your father and I have talked. You are not to play Mario Kart or go skateboarding for 3 weeks. We're not going to sit on that internet either. And every day, you're going to ride your bike over to Green
The tears.
Home and visit Grandma.
Oh, that'll be nice.
It's not fair.
You think he knows?
I don't know. She knows.
Are you...
Really? What makes you say that?
Are you in...
Something happened on that college trip.
Happened. Like what? I think pretty soon we're gonna have to, you know, talk to her about the business. And with him, they'll give him the test and we'll see what's what.
Really can't wait to see how this is going to come to a head. I really like the cuts to what happened in the college episode and all of that. But like, just once they're all in the same room, the four of them, and just like when it's all, everyone knows that everyone knows. All right.
But this all sounds like bullshit to me.
What do you mean?
If he's got a disease, why'd they tell me to punish him? Doesn't that sound like bullshit?
ADD is a controversial subject. Do you see his behavior as a reflection of your own?
You know, if he's got this thing, we'll deal with it. If he had polio, we'd deal with it. You pick up the pieces and you go on from there.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Well, last time you were telling me that you had intimate feelings for me. But you've not mentioned it.
I think I said I was in love. I just can't turn off my feelings because you tell me it's a byproduct of therapy.
I never said you should turn off your feelings.
Well, I already got a girlfriend.
And a wife. This guy.
How old are you?
What the fuck?
Interesting that it took you so long to tell me that you had a girlfriend.
How are you doing with it?
This man. This man.
One pill makes you larger, and the ones that mother gives you.
Can't tell if this is a flashback or not.
Did you hear the game last night? Joey Pepitone, 3 RBIs.
No kidding. My mom made me go to bed.
No kidding.
Dad, could you and Uncle June give me a ride to school?
Not right now, Tony. You'll be good, though. Pay attention to what those teachers tell you. You hear me, Anthony?
Okay.
Come on, move, guys. Move. Hey, John, one more day.
Oh, he's watching his dad at work.
What do you got?
He's like, that's gonna be me one day. Doing this to guys. This is literally how we saw Anthony on the very first episode.
Why did your father whack the shit out of some guy?
I never saw him do something like that. I mean, he used to whack us kids around a little bit.
How did you and your father get along?
Good. He was a good guy, my father. Everybody liked him. He knew how to have a good time.
He didn't spend time with you.
But he wasn't around much.
Right, there it is.
What did he do for a living?
He'd tell meat and provisions. And little numbers. Extortion, loan sharking.
Are you concerned that your son is going to find out about you?
Don't start talking to me about legitimate business.
Did you ever talk to your father about it?
Good question.
Who's got an anniversary or a special occasion?
What are these? Antiques?
There's a fly.
Simmons Vig, and the Fed fucking X-van was wide open. Guy went in for a burger or some shit.
You did this in broad daylight?
And nobody saw me.
That's interstate commerce, you fucking Mameluke. You want to spend 8 years in prison for a stupid stunt like that?
And what do you think is going on in this one, Anthony?
I don't know.
Good. Where do you think he is?
Out buying food for the horse?
What was the point of these? Like, this is one of the most common, like, freaking tropes in TV shows and stuff like that when therapy is introduced.
An anal probe and it makes him fart fire?
Holy shit, yeah, he went deep with that. Okay, I can see how this test can be effective then.
Listen to this. Approximately 50% of children diagnosed with ADD receive help from special education teachers in their school.
No, go ahead. You blame me.
I blame myself.
For staying with me?
Ow!
And who do we blame our daughter on?
What's going on with her? Yeah.
Society, featured soloist in the choir.
You take responsibility for shortcomings, you take responsibility for credits, too.
Meet my grandson.
This is your grandson?
He rode his bike all the way over to visit his grandma. How do you like that?
How come he's not in school?
Because he was a bad boy. Let's see.
She seems much more pleasant, too, interacting with other people.
They sent me to a psychiatrist all morning. I took like 1 million tests.
A psychiatrist?
Dad goes.
He does not.
Because it's true. I heard him and Mom talking about it.
What does he need a psychiatrist for? He
Is it
goes
real?
to talk about his mother.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yesterday with the psychologist. How'd that go?
He made me look at these, like, pictures and stuff. And then I had to say something about them.
What'd you talk about? Anything interesting?
Let's get him to me and my therapist.
You know, he told me I didn't have to say anything if I didn't want to.
Anthony, the other night at dinner, you made a remark. I just need to know what you meant by it.
Some kids at school said some stuff.
What'd they say?
That you were in the mafia. There were all those guys at Uncle Jackie's funeral, and those other guys writing down license plate numbers and taking pictures. Those were feds, right? Just like in Godfather 1. And then I was on the web, and I found this page with Uncle Jackie on it. And it said he ran some union that ripped off these pension things or something.
You didn't see me on that web thing, did you?
No.
Huh. That's right.
When you first started therapy, you said that you had this dream about those ducks. They flew away with your penis. It was a bad omen, that something was going to happen in your family. You said you liked the History Channel. He who doesn't understand history is doomed to repeat it. Let's talk about your father. Why are you smiling?
Just thinking about my uncle. He was always practicing his curveball outside in front of the house. And my sister came out.
The one who lives in California?
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't met her.
Soprano wasn't good enough for her. Fucking wannabe dot head.
What are you doing? I'm getting in the car. Why? Where are you going? Someplace.
Oh, you're hanging out with her, but not him?
I want you to help her get the screens down to the basement.
Oh, damn.
I go with you guys. He said no.
That does kind of suck for Tony, man. I could see, I could see some built-up resentment here with him.
Jazz always gets everything she wants. Where were they going today? I don't know why I couldn't go.
That's because your sister does as she's told.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Jazz never does anything wrong.
I could stick this fork in your eye.
Whoa.
She wasn't gonna do it.
Oh,
Holy
man.
shit, that's why I'm remembering all this.
Are you hiding in the trunk, bro? Oh, fuck.
Come on, Dad, let's go.
Come in, come in.
Down by the old graveyard.
To the fucking carnival? And Tony can't go?
My heart was broken. Because this amusement park was where I found out that my father wasn't like other fathers.
Hey, what you doing? Where you spin? Leave me alone. Come back here. You gotta pick it up.
Guy's name was Chicky Sasso, my father's cousin on his mother's side.
The guy just died, okay.
What the fuck's the matter with you cops? Can't bring a kid to an amusement park no more?
What were they trying to get him on today, though? They got the clown, too. I wonder if his dad ever found out that, or when his dad found out that Tony knew about him. I wonder when he found out and how that whole thing went down.
I was using my sister Janice as a front. All the guys brought their daughters so that when they did their business, it looked sweet and innocent.
Oh, shit.
What did he do?
They didn't do anything. They just pick on the Italians.
So he went to jail?
No, he came home in a couple of hours.
Hey, Livia! Look who's home! Those stupid cops. They went to the wrong place. Arrested the wrong guys. Hey, Johnny boy, hey! Good for you, Johnny. Show those fucking sons of bitches.
He was in violation of his parole. Association with known undesirables. But I'll tell you something, I was proud to be Johnny Soprano's kid. When he beat the shit out of that guy, I went to the class, I told him how tough my father was.
Have you communicated any of this to your son?
Not in so many words. And what difference would it make? You said so yourself. It's in the blood. It's hereditary.
It's not a destiny written in stone. People have choices.
She finally offers an opinion.
You don't think that human beings possess free will?
You're born to this shit. You are what you are.
Every time I try to do something, me and the kids will go without you.
They are not going anywhere. I'd rather smother them with a pillow than take them to Nevada.
Jesus Christ, man.
You remember the Alatoris, Ma?
Oh, why wouldn't I? You know, they moved to Nevada. They're billionaires now.
Didn't Dad want to go with him?
Your father? No.
Yeah, you did.
Alator was going to start a business. Dad was going to do a little thing with him.
Oh, well, Rocco just got him all worked up, that's all.
Maybe this was his chance to get out. So Dad was no
Huh.
choir boy, but maybe with a little bit of support, you know?
Maybe you better talk to a psychiatrist.
Where is his dad? In prison? Man, I want to see all them together now. A lot of history here.
The good news is no evidence of learning disability. As to whether Anthony has ADD, the APA standard is for the subject to manifest 6 out of 9 possible symptoms of ADD. In testing, Anthony manifested 5.
Oh, he's right on that cusp.
Often interrupts or intrudes on others, and often fidgets with hands or feet.
I mean, so what if he fidgets? He's in school. Who doesn't fidget in school? And he doesn't wait his turn. The kid's in puberty. He gets a hard on every 10 minutes, for Christ's sake. That's the trouble with you people. Every time you see a problem, you turn it into a disease. It's not the end of the world, Dan.
I'm depressed.
You're sad and you're angry because you did something stupid and you got grounded. And you can't watch TV, you're playing your fucking computer for 2.5 weeks.
It isn't fair.
Got that right.
Can we talk a little bit more here, buddy?
What are you doing?
Post-workout meal here.
Can I have one too?
This one's yours.
Okay. Let's get some protein, bro. Get some carbs, some veggies before all this. Okay, we're not going to have the longest discussion, but just some new information that we got here that I'll just acknowledge. Tony has a sister, Janice, who lives in California, older. She got more of the attention from her father, but really it was just a front so he could do business at the carnival. So it wasn't really like favoritism. It was just like he was using, Janice in a way, so he can do business. I'm sure, like, as a kid, you can clearly see Janice was like, oh yeah, like, we're going to do this. Like, suck, Tony, kind of a thing. Tony and Janice clearly don't have like a close relationship as adults now. There's also another child, a sibling, I assume, of Tony and Janice, baby whenever Tony was maybe 8 or 10, however old he was in those flashbacks. I don't remember if we've talked about that, but I have no knowledge of that. Like, I don't think so. So, I mean, I think that's new. Maybe that person will show up too. And if I remember correctly, Tony's dad is currently in prison, right? We also have the stuff about, Tony's dad wanting to go with Rocco out to Nevada and to take the family and everything. That's rough for Tony to hear. With seeing everything that's happening to his son and some of the stuff he's struggling with, some of the stuff Tony struggles with. So, we're seeing more of how Tony's mom has impacted his life and not wanting to go, in addition to threatening to fucking stab him in the eyes with a fork. And gosh, man, it's rough. Like, what I see is Tony's mom trying to keep that stuff under wraps. She doesn't want him talking to therapists, because then if there's any issue with Tony, then it's like proof or confirmation that she could have done something better. So she wants to maintain that sense of, hey, everything is fine and you're fine, and you just want to blame whatever problem that you have on me or whatever. So that's a tough thing. I'm sure things were difficult for Olivia, I now remember her name, to be in a relationship with freaking Tony's dad, who doesn't know anything about, meeting family members' needs and stuff like that. So it is like definitely a trickle down effect, and like a wanting to maintain a sense of image, or that everything is fine and that things aren't my fault or whatever. I don't know. There's so much dysfunction here, but like Tony is kind of peeling that stuff back, but he is trying to defend. There was some defense of his mother earlier in this season that we saw, but his bullshit meter is starting to go off, and he's really beginning to see okay, that there are some serious issues here, and there's fear in how he's seeing the same issues in his son. I want to see more. Really good episode here. A lot of the therapist. Gosh, what is her name? A lot of the therapists and Tony, but you know, we're still not acknowledging some things there that's going on between them because Tony just sidestepped the shit out of her, you know, wanting to talk about you know, the fact that he confessed his love for her last episode. But really, really good show. I'm loving where we're at now. I'm gonna watch another one. Yeah, leave your comments down below. Links in the description page, run tiers. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.